So suffering exists because of not following the laws of God. And God's laws are for our benefit, not for God's benefit. That we have to understand. Just like the doctors may give health prescription. If you follow that, it's good for us. If you don't follow that, we harm ourselves. So all these, the laws given in the Vedic scriptures, given in the Bhakti Shastras, these laws are for our benefit actually. They are the best algorithms for life, for a meaningful, for a successful, fulfilled life. And if you don't follow, we harm ourselves. So to give us indicator that we are going on the wrong track, there is the law of karma. If you do something wrong, we get a signal. That signal comes in the form of suffering. Just like a thief, first time he wants to do thievery, there is there is a huge loudspeaker speaking from within. Don't do it, mat karo. We call it as conscience. There is an alarm which is from the down. A person becomes hardened, he thinks who cares, he does it. And a person will see, okay, another thief has got caught and he has got been beaten up very badly by the police. So you see, he's in fear, he's in anxiety. So the thief is very fearful, he's in anxiety. So we need to take a signal. That's a signal. That's suffering. Whether it is existing on a gross platform or it is existing on a mental platform is an indicator that we are going wrong. Disturbance is a sign of deviation. We are going wrong. Just like in chemistry, if you follow the proper principles, the experimental modus operandi, you are going to get a very specific output. In computers also, if you follow all the commands, you are going to get a specific output. If you are getting some irregular output, that means your code was wrong. There is something wrong in the code. Is it not? Similarly, gross level suffering, mental level disturbance, all these are indicators that we are deviating from the real laws which can help enrich our life. And that's why suffering is an indicator. Just like a professor, a good professor will give a series of examinations. He gives weekly tests, he gives surprise tests, then there is mid semester, then there is end semester, final examinations. Now, suppose there is only final examination, and if one flunks in the final examination, his whole year is spoiled. But now there is a test, and a student, he was thinking very high of himself, he gets a 0 in the test, and nobody else in the whole class of 100 has got a 0. The person will feel very embarrassed. Ye kya ho gaya, no? I thought I'm a big macho man hero, I got a 0 in the exam. So he'll start studying. But if he's studying, he will at least pass. He will at least pass in the finals because the test doesn't have that much weightage. Similarly, we see that these sufferings which exist in our life, these small sufferings which exist in our life actually, yes, there are big sufferings also, then there are small sufferings. So even at the stage of small suffering, we should take it as an indicator to set right our hearts, our desires, to cleanse our hearts, to cleanse our desires, to rectify ourselves, following the laws, the principles given by the Bhakti Shastras. So that's there as an indicator, as a teacher. In fact, we can see suffering is not just an indicator, a training methodology by the Lord, designed by the Lord to teach us,